Hey, what is going on, crypto people? It is the Crypto Siege with another day in the life and the crazy life that is the digital asset space. Good morning. Happy Tuesday, I guess it is, to each and every one of you. So excited for you. You're early adopting this new asset class that is the digital asset space. You know, I say this time and time again, this should be a head up and shoulders back moment in time for you, my friends. It really, really should, because you're playing a game. You're playing a game that 99.99% of the masses don't even know is being played. And you're winning. You are winning, my friends. Listen, I'm going to rapid fire through this article from Forbes, from Rosalind Layton, who's been doing just a really, really outstanding job. I'm going to go through it word by word for sure, just because it is so very, very possible. I'm going to go over the market and what's going on there, because the market is doing well. What the market does. And then I'll be done. I'm off to an early appointment, and then I'll be back. I do want to talk about Solana. I want to talk about Avalanche. I want to talk about the ecosystems around it. Maybe perhaps even we'll share a little bit about Phantom and talk a little bit about NFTs as well later today. So look for those videos later on in the day. So guys, listen, this is your XRP Ripple daily news in around 0 to 10 minutes. So let's go over the market. Let me refresh. CoinGecko was down for quite a bit yesterday. CoinGecko was down. So good to see that they're back up and running. Look at that. Well, will you look at that? So the overall crypto market is 2.19 trillion, 2.9% up from yesterday. But yet Bitcoin is under 48,000. What does that tell you? It's going into the alt space for sure. Love it. All right, 2.19 trillion, getting close to 2.5. Bitcoin is at $47,945. Ethereum, excuse me, is over 3,400. $3,430. Nice. Cardano is at $2.82. Shout out to Danny Lowe's. XRP is at $1.15. Binance Coin, BNB, $471. XRP is $1.15. I think I said that. Solana is $125. Oh my goodness gracious. This thing has just been ripping and roaring. Look, and so for me, just real quick, missed out on a 50-cent Solana. Missed out on it. Look, it is what it is. It's over. It's right. What else can you do? Know how much it did and look into the ecosystem and know that it's going to get better. However, there's still going to be a bear market, you know. So I'm looking into the ecosystem around Solana, the ecosystem around it. That's what the plays are. That's where you have a chance to, you know, get this exponential growth that has been taking place, and it's just been going absolutely crazy. Dogecoin's 27 cents, Polkadot's $30, 29.99. Uni is at $28.80. Terra Luna's at $34. A little bit of a better play in terms of ROI during this cycle, for sure, during this cycle. Bitcoin Cash is at $647. And I'll go to Polygon as a $1.39. We need you above $1.40, down 14%. Polygon on the 7-day. I'll have to look at what I got going on at Aave, make sure everything is copacetic. I'm sure it is. I'm really conservative over there, and on OneSwap. So that is it. VeChain's at 12%. It's down 7.5% on the 7-day. So it's on the 7-day, a lot of reds there in the market, but you know, it is doing what it does, right? It's doing what it does. So let's go over to this article, because I want to spend most of my time in this video sharing this article. The crypto uprising, the SEC didn't see coming. Very, very, very interesting. Well, you can listen to the audio, or I could read it. Interesting. Let me see something here. I'm gonna try this audio for 1 second. See.
The crypto uprising the SEC didn't see coming. When the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, filed its bombshell lawsuit against cryptocurrency innovator Ripple Labs in December 2020, it didn't expect blowback. But during the pre-trial phase, Ripple's legal team has put the SEC itself on trial after years of conflicting and confusing guidance on the rules for cryptocurrencies. Just a quick word from our sponsor.
There's Pablo in his natural habitat, opening his internet bill in fear.
We don't want to play that, right? So interesting stuff. No one expected the tsunami of legal, political, and social media action from retail cryptocurrency investors. No one expected the tsunami of legal, political, and social media action from retail cryptocurrency investors, outraged by the betrayal from an agency claiming to protect their interests. The meltdown of the SEC's credibility with this $2 trillion global investor community exposes a costly SEC miscalculation. Love the way that is worded. Okay, indeed, official Washington has been back-footed by the size, scale, and diversity of the crypto investor class and the industry they support. Lampooned by mainstream media and the US government for years, the crypto community has built a media ecosystem that connects millions of investors, consumers, developers, and entrepreneurs across the globe. It's fitting that the pioneers of the blockchain economy would apply consensus protocols to their communications. This decentralized social media apparatus has proven powerful. Just ask Congress after the backlash of the infrastructure bill over a badly written crypto tax provision. When the Ripple lawsuit was filed, that ecosystem galvanized an independent battlefront, unexpected by the SEC. Never let anyone tell you that what you do doesn't matter. Never underestimate the power of people coming together with a common cause. Never underestimate that. A lot of people, our content creators, think that it's just the digital asset space and the crypto community is just a little thing. It's just us. We have no power, and it's absolutely not correct. The uprising against the SEC is not particularly pro-Ripple, but a backlash against regulation by enforcement and deliberate market confusion that has exasperated investors and driven developers overseas. The main points of the SEC's lawsuit demonstrate why the case was the last straw for crypto enthusiasts. The agency alleges not only that Ripple's distribution of the cryptocurrency XRP has been one long unregistered securities trade since 2013, but that the digital asset itself, a token that operates on a fully decentralized ledger, is a security with no utility other than as an investment contract in a single company. Further, the agency insists that every market participant on Earth should have known that XRP is a security for the last 8 years, even though the agency admits it wasn't clear on its status until the day it filed the lawsuit. Let's see. These claims enraged investors and developers from across the spectrum of tokens and projects who could only imagine what might happen to them under such impossible standards of fair notice and due process. She did a great job here. These claims enraged investors and developers from across the spectrum of tokens and projects who could only imagine what might happen to them under such impossible standards of fair notice and due process. Anyone could be next without warning. She said in this channel time and time again that the digital asset space community should be lining up and backing Ripple and what they're doing, because this is about the entire digital asset space. It's without question. What they're putting in a fight, they're putting up a good fight for everyone in the digital asset space, because anyone could be next without warning. Maybe Many point to the 2018 speech by then SEC Director of Corporation Finance, William Hinman, when he outlined how the Ethereum token Ether is not a security and used criteria that could even more convincingly be applied to XRP. After all, Ethereum held an unregistered initial coin offering in 2014 with no repercussions, while Ripple never held an ICO and got sued. When Ripple made this argument in court, the SEC's appallingly disingenuous response was that Hinman's speech was just his personal opinion and did not reflect any official thinking by the agency. As in Rosalind, reported in March, these arguments provoked Rhode Island attorney John Deaton to file a motion to intervene in the SEC versus Ripple on behalf of a small group of retail holders of XRP, insisting that neither party in the case represented their interests. The SEC was evidently startled by the motion, and its response levied personal attacks on Deaton and XRP investors. Yep. I told you that Deaton dude is a pit bull. Told you that when he filed that motion to intervene, it was going to throw the SEC, it put him in a spin. And that's exactly what it's done. It is exactly what it's done. It only further provoked more than 19,000 indignant XRP holders to join Deaton's motion, eager to tell the court that they never saw XRP as an investment in Ripple and use it as currency in many ways. Meanwhile, a network calling themselves the XRP Army marched into battle, led by dozens of influencers who hold XRP along with other cryptocurrencies, have no particular allegiance to Ripple, and collectively have over 1 million followers on YouTube and Twitter. They rush to post and comment on every new filing on the case docket while monitoring the actions and statements of the United States Congress and the Biden administration and debating what it all means. They are spread across US, Europe, Asia, and Australia, feeding and consuming a 24-hour news cycle. Some operate like wire agencies, reporting legal and market facts in details, while others infuse lively opinion and give legal analysis of the case, analyze new XRP Ledger projects, or feature one-on-one interviews with key figures in the industry and the United States government. Guys, what you do matters. And this is just not about the quote unquote influencers. This is not about Deaton and Hogan, right? And Jimmy James filing. It's just about the army. What you do matters. Each of us need all of us, and all of us need each of us. It's powerful stuff, and the recognition to be recognized that collectively we can make a big time difference is awesome here by Rosalind. Moreover, the community has the attention of Magistrate Judge Sarah Netburn, who has opened thousands of phone lines for the public to hear each of the procedural hearings in the case, and the lines fill up in minutes after opening. At a pivotal hearing where she ordered him and be deposed, Netburn said it was because I find this case is unique. The amount and controversy is substantial, and the public's interest is significant. The XRP Army has recently started unearthing video evidence of regulatory misconduct that strikes at both the SEC's case and its public credibility over and above what Ripple has presented in court. One video shows Hinman making it clear his 2018 speech was indeed intended to guide the markets and reflected our thinking. Guide the market and reflected our thinking, his words. These are in quotations in this article. His words. At the SEC, contradicting both an affidavit and his deposition. And you wonder why we're getting airdrops left and right, backwards and forwards. More recently, sorry, that's my door alarm. More recently, several embarrassing videos of then SEC Commissioner Robert Jackson have surfaced, showing him energetically asserting that not only that Hinman's speech was market guidance, but all such guidance was intended by then Chairman Jay Clayton as regulatory clarity in place of slow-moving formal rule making. And this is public. And again, I'm telling you, when there's enough noise and there's enough evidence, when it's a slam dunk for the United States Congress, they will be calling people to the carpet. Is it a political play? Absolutely, without question. But when it's a slam dunk, when there's videos after video and there's evidence of wrongdoing, misconduct, and it's a slam dunk, a no-brainer for the U.S. Congress, they'll have a hearing. They will call people in. That's my prediction. It really is. But that all such guidance was intended by, okay, I said that. In another video, Jackson insists that Clayton viewed all ICOs as securities, throwing more scrutiny on Hinman's speech and the SEC's inaction with Ethereum's ICO. And that is the case. That is the challenge. It's their inaction. Another, in reference to Ethereum, another video of 2019 conference shows Hinman's then deputy at the SEC, Amy Starr, and Coinbase counsel, Dorothy Dewitt, indicating that the exchange and the SEC have a framework on whether to list certain tokens or not based on their status as unregistered security. It so happens that Coinbase listed XRP that same year. Taken together, the momentum of this crowd-sourced activism hints at how excruciating a trial might be for the SEC and all the current and former officials entangled in the case. As the discovery phase draws to an end and the public backlash intensifies, one wonders why SEC Chairman Gary Gensler would continue risking his legacy on taking the Ripple case to trial. His fumbling defense of non-existent clarity has only widened the agency's credibility gap and hurt his image as a heretofore champion of crypto, who, among other things, taught a course on the subject at MIT before taking the SEC chair role. Aside from the unprecedented restrictions on the SEC's power that a losing verdict will inflict, read that again. Aside from the unprecedented restrictions on the SEC's power that a losing verdict will inflict, Gary Gensler effectively led an agency that is provoking so much hostility from the very constituency it claims to be defending. With a razor-thin Democratic majority in Congress heading into the midterms, the Biden administration will ill afford turning against the crypto community. Powerful, powerful stuff. And I remember when Thinking Crypto did the video with one of the people at the SEC early on, I forget his name now, and he pointed out that very fact that the SEC is teetering on that border, on that rope, where if they lose, it can take a lot of power from them. I remember when he said that. Shout out to Thinking Crypto. I think it's awesome that Rosalind is recognizing, the many people, and I'm not going to begin to name people because I'll forget someone, but the many people who do in their own way to bring light to this madness, right? Not one more so than another. Each one who does something matters. You don't have to be an influence. You don't have to open up the laptop and flip on your camera and microphone to make a difference, right? So each of us, again, what we do really matters, right? What we do really does matter. I call it the slight edge effect, right? The slight edge effect, and that is what's going on right now, right? Very powerful. Shout out to the army, as Rosalind likes to call it. So guys, listen, that is the news for today. I hope it has been valuable to you. Stay tuned for some, we're going to do some DeFi videos later today. We're going to go over a couple of ecosystems later on today as well. So shout out to Rosalind Layton. Really well done, put together article about what's going on and helping us ultimately expose the madness that is going on at the SEC and has been going on for some time. So, all right, guys, listen, I'm going to end this video like I do all of my videos and remind you guys of this, that old money doesn't want you to win, but that's okay though, because you and I are already winning. I'll talk to you soon, guys. See ya. Bye.